everybody. It's Why We Love Horror Trivia. You know, once a month we do specialty matches. We do Clipardy once a month, and we do Jeopardy once a month. And you've tuned in to the Clipardy episode where our returning champion, Big Business Jeremy Potters, will take on 3 more contestants. But let's skip the pleasantries. Let's get right to the people that are coming in here. We got people from all over the world today. Starting with Luis Boos is here, the singles champ, the teams champ, trying to add the Clipardy championship to be I think maybe the first Triple Crown champ at once we've had here at Why We Love Horror Trivia. How's it going, Luis?
Oh man, I'm doing great. You know, I never had the Clipardy championship, but I did have just the Clips championship when that was a thing. So I guess that counts, kind of.
It's a similar game.
Yeah. No, but I'm doing great. You know, I love these types of matches. Just gives me an opportunity to just kind of chill, hang back, do a little bit of trivia, and then hit the bed afterwards. It's great timers.
Sounds good. We have Western Hemisphere folks. We also have Eastern Hemisphere folks coming here. Richie Goodacre's here. Richie, how's it going?
Yeah, me and my hair. I'll get that sorted eventually. It looks like I put my finger in a power socket. Yeah, I'm good. You know, I think I haven't done Clipardy yet. So yeah, this will be fun. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm fast on the buzzer, but yeah, no, good to play with these fine gentlemen, and Louise is looking cool as always. I wish I was as cool as Louise.
So we're 2 for 2 in international contestants. We'll see if we can make it 3 for 3. Eric Ibarra Moreno's here. What's going on, Eric?
What do you mean? I'm an American.
I mean, you're currently located in a different country. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, I'm doing good. I held for like a brief 2-week span the teams and the Jeopardy title. I've had just the clips. This is the one missing. I'm either going to win or embarrass myself. Nothing in between. That's what I'm here to do.
All right. Well, a man who likes to embarrass all the competitors that play him so far. Big Business, Jeremy Potters, the sole American. So how does it feel to defend the United States of America today?
I mean, we always got like quicker trigger fingers, I think, than everybody else anyway, so it makes sense.
that much is true. Oh, we're not going to get a better idea than that. So basically, Clipardy works like this. There'll be a Jeopardy board. You'll choose a category and a point value. I'll start playing a clip. The second you know what the clip is, you do not have to wait for the clip to end. You buzz in. I will stop the clip. I will call on you first and whoever else buzzed in after you. You don't have to answer in the form of a question. Just tell me what movie it is. If you're right, you get the points. If you're wrong, I'll move on to the next person. If I go through all the people that buzzed in and there's still people remaining, I will restart the clip and play it all the way to the end unless they buzz in. And then if and only if it gets to the end and nobody buzzes in, you get 5 seconds before I call it and I tell you the answer. So that being said, we'll bring in the board. We'll talk about the categories. So today we got the 1970s. We got animal and nature survival, which will be called eco horror soon enough. The decade we're in, the 2020s, vampires and werewolves and horror comedies. Jeremy, you are the champion, so you can tell us where you want to go first.
I'll take the Aaron Brooks Memorial category for 1, please. 70s.
Yes, 70s for 1 is this one. Jeremy.
Eraserhead.
That is Eraserhead. That is correct.
No, there's no need for question. In Clipardy,
you do not have to answer the form of a question this one, but that sets it apart from Jeopardy. All right, Jeremy, you're still in control.
Let's go 70s for 2.
70s for 2. Jeremy again. No, not Jeremy. Sorry, Eric.
House.
That is House. Eric, you're in control now. Where do you want to go?
Let's do 2020s for 1.
2020s for 1. Eric.
X.
That is X. You're still in control. Where do you want to go?
So 2020s for 2.
2020s for 2.
Where is Greg? Where is he?
Eric.
Bodies.
That is bodies. That is correct. Clear the buzzers. Eric, you're still in control.
So 2020s for 3.
2020s for 3. Luis.
Speak No Evil.
That is Speak No Evil. The James Watkins version, we'll say. All right. Luis, you're in control. Where do you want to
Let's do vampires and werewolves for 1.
Vampires and werewolves for 1. Jeremy.
Interview with the Vampire.
That is correct. Very quick on that one. All right, where we going, Jeremy?
Nice.
Animal and Nature for 1.
Here we go. 1.
Jeremy.
The Birds.
That is the Birds. That's the birthday party that bad things happen at. All right, Jeremy, where you going?
Let's do horror comedies for 1.
Horror comedies for 1 is this one. Jeremy.
Send Help.
That is Send Help. Now eligible. All right, go ahead, Jeremy. Where we going?
Let's go back to 70s for 3.
70s for 3. Luis.
Oh shit. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
That is incorrect. Jeremy. Oh,
Last House on the Left.
that is The Last House on the Left. Something very bad is about to happen to that movie. Yes. All right, Jeremy, your control.
2020s for 4.
2020s for 4. Jeremy.
Mad God.
That is Mad God. That is correct.
Nice.
You're in control, Jeremy.
Let's finish 2020s.
For 500, 2020s is this one.
Hola, Ruth.
Hola María, ¿está Jesús?
Sí, pero está ocupado, cariño.
Quiero hablar con él.
¿Quieres hablar con él?
¿Te he explicado algo?
¿Algo de qué?
Quiero hablar con los dos. Os tengo que decir una cosa muy importante. ¿Puedo pasar?
¿De qué se trata? Porque
Déjame pasar y os lo explico.
hoy no es un buen día. Pásate mejor mañana.
Fuck, I should know that.
4, yeah, you should. 3, 2, 1. I mean, not one of the more hardcore scenes, but that is the coffee table.
Oh.
Oh, I still haven't watched it. Okay.
It was the
Right.
next line I was going to see in the Spanish language horror one.
All right, Jeremy, where we're going?
Let's go horror comedies for 2.
What comedies for 2 is this one? Eric.
Krampus?
That is Krampus. You're in control, Eric.
So, horror comedies for 3?
We can do that.
You have to go back downstairs.
Luis.
Cold Storage.
That is Cold Storage. That's correct. All right, let me clear the buzzers. Go ahead, Luis. Where are we headed?
Let's do Animal and Nature Survival for 2.
Approaching target area.
Eric.
The Meg?
Even before Rainn Wilson's on screen. Good job. All right. Where are we headed?
Let's finish Vampires and Werewolves for 2.
Back to Vampires and Werewolves for 2.
Yes.
You too.
Jeremy.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
That is from Dust Till
I never
Dawn.
saw any of that. How you're a freak? How I didn't see any of that clip.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
70s for 4.
70s for 4. Luis.
Let's Scare Jessica to Death.
That is correct.
Nice.
Even before they said Jessica. That was good. All right. All right, Luis, where we go?
Let's do Vampires and Werewolves for 3.
Vampires and Werewolves for 3. Jeremy.
A girl walks home alone at night.
That is correct.
Yeah, I should have known that was going to be here. Should have just said it as soon as I saw black and white.
All right, Jeremy.
Best movie I've watched this year. 70s for 500.
70s for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check it out if you haven't seen it, obviously. Who Can Kill a Child? Who Can Kill a Child?
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you're still in control.
Let's go horror comedies for 4.
Jeremy.
Werewolves Within.
That is Werewolves Within.
My God.
All right, Jeremy, where are we going?
Horror comedies for 5, please.
Gave you a glimpse of the killer and everything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the Swedish movie, The Conference, available on Netflix. All right.
No, see, that's the one you should have known, Luis. You're not Swedish, but still.
Okay. I think, Jeremy, you're in control.
Animals for 300.
Animals for 300.
Okay, here's the plan. Griff, you get the detonator from Kenny. Claire, you fire up the generator.
Eric.
Anaconda?
That is the new Anaconda. Couldn't show only Jack Black's voice, not his face, though.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, where are we going?
So the animal one for 400.
All right, animals for 4. Richie.
I'm just gonna guess. Jaws Revenge.
That is incorrect. I'll restart the clip. Jeremy.
Piranha.
That is Piranha. Yes.
God damn it, I should have waited. I
could have said that.
All right, Jeremy, you're in control.
Animals for 5.
Animals for 5. Eric.
Birdemic?
That is Birdemic.
Nice.
Holy shit. All right.
I've seen those hangers.
Eric, you're in control.
Let's do 400.
400 in vampires and werewolves is right here.
Shut down the mountain.
Jeremy.
Wolf of Snow Hollow.
That is the Wolf of Snow Hollow. That's great. And our final movie, Vampires and Werewolves for 5, is this one. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can't blame you. That is Where. It's pretty good. All right, that'll do it for today. Let's close the board out. Once again, your winner, Jeremy Potters. Just fast on the buzzer, man. We'll go around the horn a little bit. Richie, it seems like you were having maybe some connectivity issues because you were saying you weren't even seeing the clip before people were buzzing in. So, how you feeling anyway?
I don't know if it was a connectivity issue. So it was more like I was just sort of joking around because it was just like, yeah, my mind would kind of just, I would just process what I'm looking at, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's more of a, it was just more how I was just in awe of how quick, like especially Jeremy, was at remembering things like within a couple of seconds. So yeah, and there was a couple of things I know. I think both things I knew, Louise got to me just before. So hey, it happened. I had fun, but my God, I I'm not frustrated. I was just in awe of how how quick things come to like Jeremy and Eric and everybody to be fair. So
Yeah, this is Jeremy's game, but we'll go to Luis first. Luis, the one you buzzed in, you got the ones you got. I don't think you ever really buzzed in and gave us anything bad, but yeah,
Well,
you know what you know. How you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of categories that weren't really my jam. So I was like, when I saw animal, for example, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not going to get any of those. But like Richie said, like seriously, Jeremy, this guy's fucking fast. Like I think I'm too laid back for this kind of game. I really, I'm not fast like that, but it's all right. I had a great time as always here.
Yeah. And Eric, you kept it competitive. I think if Jeremy didn't get it, you were getting it. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm disappointed because I neither won nor got embarrassed, which I guess is the middle, and it's worse to be in the middle. I'm guessing the closest country to America is the one that it's closest to the trigger, but the Americans always are quicker in that regard. No, I feel fine about it. Jeremy's a beast. We know that. Big business. I'm happy with it. I'll come back later.
Yeah, Jeremy, you're continuing your dominance here in Clipardy. It just seems like nobody is as fast as you. Feel free to gloat. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fast, but I also I don't ring if I don't know. Like I've missed a few, but I don't miss very many. Like I'll just sit there and wait. That seems to be the working strategy. Be fast, know stuff.
That'll get you the win here on Clipardy. But let me drop all y'all backstage, and I will put a bow on this match here. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. Check out our Letterboxd challenge here at this QR code. Pause, go there. But until next time, I am John Maher for Luis Boos and Richie Nemo Goodacre, Eric Yamara Moreno, Jeremy Potter is the champ. We'll see you next time.